Greetings, Keechlings. Keech Prime here with my live reaction, late live reaction to My Hero Academia, Chapter 408. Finally, Shigaraki versus Deku. But it looks like we're still in the past of the flashback of how the two brothers grew up. He named his brother Yoichi because he was his first possession in this world. Well, the yo part, I guess, was just an add-on, but the ichi being one in Japanese makes sense. If he wouldn't become his. Give and one. Oh. The name has more meaning. Eyes full of determination as the tell. 2 months had passed since his brother ran away. Okay, we've got the first two members, or the second and third users. Him and the man who stole his property stared at each other. His uncanny eyes, wildly matte since the day he was born, didn't reflect the young man. Now in the big city, oh, he got a hand. The meta ability I gave Yoichi was gone. The power he forcibly gave his brother after Yoichi refused to submit, saying he didn't need something stolen from someone else. This has never happened before. Why do you have a hand? Is that your... Oh my god, he's the origin. So you just know you have technology or a quirk that allows you to preserve hands then. Because yeah, you're the one that gave Tomura his. No, I confirmed with my power that Yoichi didn't have any meta ability. I thought I unconsciously stole it when we were babies. But through research, I found out that he actually had a factor. It was just so weak that my power didn't even consider it a meta ability. It probably stayed that way because he didn't get enough nutrients during development stages. Could it have transferred? So what, is this also factoring in why the user needs a strong body? It nurtures the ability, allowing it to get stronger? Let's see here. Leader, just be sure. All for One didn't touch you during the fight, right? Cut the crap, Bruce. Go straight to the results, Bruce. You said you were feeling weird, right? Spot on. Your body has two factors now. Your natural one and a very small, almost insignificant one. Yeah, I had a feeling it was something like that. Well, considering you even thought your ability was kind of crap. So you have like two weak duds. The meta ability I gave him disappeared in order to remedy for the missing parts. Or remeditate for the missing parts. Someone stole it. I couldn't stop my brother. You kept me alive. He only views people as toys and games. If only you could think about other people's feelings. Yoichi's will now lives within me. That means it still exists. The power to give and take could have been the kindest in the world. Okay. More of him just destroying, amassing power, followers. But you, the fifth user. Well, he took down he's fighting the third user. Oh, there's the good doctor. And then, yeah, he passed on the power, eventually made it to the fifth user. There goes the sixth user. Kept denying my expectations. I shed tears because I knew you would be confused by them. I control and bring ruin both to the things I desire and the things I despise. That's how I keep everything under my control, even though, and there's the six passing on to, I forgot her name. Oh, Lord. But now on to the seventh user. Nana. Uh, Even though I want you, no matter how much I chase. And now on to All Might. You always slip through my fingers, and that's when his face got all busted up. So now we got the doctor having to deal with the aftermath of all of this. It's all your fault, Kudo. Kudo, but I eliminated his bloodline. Not only that, but I also killed every single woman and child who were close to him. If they were related. Wait, so who's Kudo? I'm confused. Wait, is that supposed to be Bakugo's family? I would have sensed it back then. Oh, it's the eyes, they weren't like that before. It's just a coincidence. So the whole connection between the second user and Bakugo is now being confirmed? Like it transcended time and space. So Bakugo's family lineage didn't build upon the gear shift. It was all from probably other members that gave the combined skills that led to the explosion quirk. Because the gear shift was gone. Genetically, it couldn't be passed on, I'm guessing. Because otherwise, imagine like if you could just like make tiny explosions and then big explosions, but genetically speaking, we're also kind of seeing it here with these like little ones. Because it's like anything I hit once, and then if I hit it again, it goes faster. So this is the same thing with Bakugo, yeah? So maybe he does have the gear shift. So maybe it didn't really die, just to oppose me. But he makes it look like he carries that man's will. What if I use my Glorp Warp to get rid of him? No, the only possible or available transport points would be All Might, who's still nearby, and Tomura. I can't keep sparring and getting even younger, because Tomura is already fighting back. When I get to him, conflict will be inevitable. I need to spare some energy for the transfer. That was eBay. Is what I thought, but screw that. I'll kill him and do the transfer all in one move. Full factor release? Oh my god. All for one goal. It's coming. That is a monstrosity. There's just like so many things in there. All the people he's ever stolen. Then again, we did see that. Like, when Stars and Stripes Quark was stolen. And she was fighting off all the other Quarks in their, like, humanoid-like forms. This is kind of the physical manifestation of that. It's just disturbing. Coming through. So Bakugo's seeing this now. He'll use all that energy to propel himself. He wants to end things with that move. That'll rewind him back into a baby. It's his final gambit. Dodge, young Bakugo. Oh, poor All Might. He's bleeding out everywhere. The glistening, explosive sweat blobs. Are you stupid? You're bound to lose with that thing. Never giving up on hope. Okay, a relatively short chapter. I don't really have much to say other than the revelation that Bakugo either is just a weird parallel to the second user, or if that long-standing theory ever since we saw his silhouette way back in the day looking like Bakugo. So Bakugo is presumably a relative of some sort to the second user, and that is rather cool. It would explain like how his quirk has evolved the way it has. Like, you know, we know how his parents' quirks combine, like acid and then like where you can just secrete, what was it? Was it nitroglycerin? Was it? I guess it was. And it made her skin nice. So, like, those two combined made explosive sweat. So, I see that being how that works, obviously. But, the gear shift, is that where the sweat is supposed to be? I don't know. That it gets stronger the more it compounds or something. This one might take a little more rumination. But overall, interesting. We got to see a little more of the backstory, the transferring of corks and stuff through basically the eyes of One for All, or All for One. And then we got to see like his ultimate move, essentially, where he releases all of the corks that he has. That is terrifying. He has basically become a kaiju / Akira kind of abomination. But, that's about all I have to really say about the chapter. Let's see where this goes, obviously. Will he achieve his goal of dealing with Tomura, getting all of the corks, like killing all of his foes? Is it going to go? But anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch or YouTube, where I do long form reactions, gameplay, and random stuff. Suggestions always welcome. I'm also part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grimmer Bruce channel, so go check that out. And as always, later days. Until next time, Quiche-lings. Full release power! All for one! Also, Bakugo's Lineage.